Good morning guys and girls, and welcome back to the Killer Zone. My name is Giant Killer 76, I'm your host, and today we're going to be doing a review on the Zombies mode in Call of Duty Cold War. Let's get into it. So far guys, I've played a number of games of Call of Duty's Zombies Cold War, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised. With a lot of the gameplay that I've seen from the game, the multiplayer and the campaign, I'm a little bit less than impressed. But on this Call of Duty Cold War Zombies game, I am happy with what they've put out. So, there are a selection of weapons dotted around the map. There are Easter eggs, there are bosses, there are the devices that you can build, much like many of Trayache's games in the past. Everything that you would expect from a Trayache Zombies mode. Now, there are numbers of ways that you can complete the Zombies mode, and they've added this little exfil feature so that should you be playing on your own or with a group of friends and you have to go offline, you can simply exfil every 10 rounds and save your progress. Now, that's a feature that different Trayache games haven't had in the past, and you always had that problem where you were playing a zombie game for hours, you had to go and make dinner or you had to go to bed because you were going to school the next day, and you had to just simply lose your progress, which is a bit shitty. So now they've added the exfil feature. I'm very much encouraged with that, which allows you to exit in and out of your games on a more methodical process. The other thing that I like is they've brought back the bunker from the first Zombies game. A little bit of a twist on it though. Obviously it's not the traditional bunker where you sit in and you secure the windows. You still have that open world, almost open world environment where you're running around, much like the second Black Ops Zombies, where you're on the bus and you're running around to different aspects and different areas of the map, which is definitely present in this Zombies game. You also have the aspect of the mystery box, which is still there, still very much a prominent feature in the Zombies gameplay, a good classic to bring back. And you have the other things like max ammo, insta-kill, fire sale, those other added perks that you can pick up from dead zombies and corpses. The other thing that they've added into this particular mode of the game is that they've added the ability to pick up scavenging parts, both common scavenging parts and rare scavenging parts. And they're to be able to put armour on your character, upgrade your guns. So if you've got a common shotgun, you can use your scavenging parts to upgrade it from common to rare to ultra rare. And that is really quite a new feature that they've put in, and I really quite like that. So you're not spending money, you're not spending your hard-earned credits on upgrading your weapons, you are using your scavenge parts instead. So that's a secondary form of currency. The next thing that I wanted to talk about was the bosses. Now, the bosses let it down a little bit due to the fact that, you know, you're really seeing used content in the way that they've designed the bosses. Obviously the skins are different, but the whole animation, the aspect of the bosses, the way they chase you, the different abilities that they have, you know, that's a real done, tried and tested feature for Trayache. The one new thing that they've got is when you kill a boss, not only does it not die, it then splits into two, which creates two bosses out of one boss. Obviously slightly weaker, less abilities, but is still present there. The other thing I really like about this Zombies mode from this Trayache game, guys, is they've brought back the dimensional aspects that they had in some of their previous zombie game modes. You know, you can jump from the different dimensions and use those dimensions to fulfill challenges and complete the aspects of the game mode that are present in this. Things like the pack-a-punch machine is now a dimensional item rather than just picking it up from, say, a downed boss or something like that. The Wonder Wafer, again, a dimensional item, and it's got a good storytelling feature as well. So you go into this other dimension and you can interact with what Trayache are calling anomalies, and they provide you with a little bit of storytelling behind what happened here. Now, we know we all know the baseline story. The Nazis were experimenting with different aspects of the zombie franchise. Obviously, Black Ops and some of the other games have put a different spin on it. But this is basically saying that the Nazis were investigating dimensional capabilities. They abandoned atomic research in place for dimensional research, and they've discovered these creatures as a result. And that's really put a spin on how the whole zombie franchise was thought about. But again, it comes back down to the Nazis experimenting. The Russians then come in and seal the experiment and save people from what's happened, and then a group comes back and rediscovers it, restarts the work. And your job is to identify not only what happened, but try and stay alive and try and secure the area, and eventually break apart the dimensional rifts that are happening all across the globe. And I really think that that's a nice feature. So you're putting the aspect of saving the world once again, and you are doing that by closing up these dimensional rifts that are coming across the globe, which is a really nice feature. The other thing that they've added, of course, is the idea of trials. So you can buy trials at the machine that's just passed in the video, and you complete those trials for extra rewards. And the more trials you do, the more rewards and the higher grade rewards that you receive. And that's a new feature for this trayache game. But also you've got the ether tunnels as well, which was a concept developed almost in a previous trayache zombies game, and that was the idea of the tunnel chutes that you could go down, spend money to go down and save yourself from a potentially deadly situation with the zombies. Now these ether tunnels work exactly the same way, and that I think is a very, very good aspect to what could be a very tricky situation. So to sum up, and overall guys, I think that the zombies for Trayache's latest Call of Duty Cold War is pretty much what we expected zombies to be. I would like to see some more maps perhaps in the future, but we can expect that of Trayache, I'm sure. And also perhaps a few different added elements as well. Some new weapons, something that we haven't seen before. The one thing that I do like, which I just wanted to bring to a close, is the fact that you can equip the knife in zombies, and it is a very, very handy weapon. If you can train the zombies, then you can use the knife to absolutely obliterate them. Have it pack-a-punched, and it's even more effective. So I'm going to leave you guys on that note. So, as we said, Call of Duty Cold War Zombies is probably the redeeming factor of the game. This is Giant Killer signing off. Peace out.